Charlamagne.
My man.
$200 million to do his Black Effect Network. His podcast. Congratulations, Charlamagne, on that.
Indeed.
When you heard the news, like there was somebody in the Joe Budden that kind of looked like us, Charlamagne. Mm-hmm. I mean, Joe. Mm-hmm. Like 200 million. Like, damn. Congratulations. That's kudos. No, hey, okay. Let me see if I can get my group together and see what we can come up with.
Can't hate about that. You can't hate about that. If you wanted to hate him, that wasn't the time to do it. You can't. That's a black man who put the work in, who did it his way with his ideology, and at the end of the road, found a way to bump into that type of, not bump into, that's not wrong wording, but to end up with that type of headline.
Right.
So there is nothing that you can hate on with that. It's inspiring. It's inspiring.
Were you originally cast to be a member of the Breakfast Club?
No. Where'd you get that? Who you spoke to?
I'm just asking. I
was so happy to be coming here mess free. Because I don't have current mess. But who told you that? Where'd you get that from?
Look.
That was a good one. No, I was never.
I don't know. I mean, you got.
My name was in a hat. My name was in the hat at inception. Mm-hmm. When they were tossing some ideas around, when they really didn't have a title yet. I went to one dinner with somebody concerning that, but I was never in further talks about it. Okay. That was a good one.
Yes. We do our research.
Somebody over there.
We do our research. The Complex Show, Everyday Struggle. How did that show change your life?
It changed everything about my life. Everything about my life. It was college. It was going to college for me, because I've never gone. So to wake up at 6 a.m, head into the city from Jersey, and just kick it with people. Just kick it with people. And again, all the learning that happened for me, all of the education I got from Complex, it was that time was everything for me. It was the education. We had fun. I think we changed the landscape of media at that show. It was a huge rebranding tool for me, which was a large part of what I was doing it for.
Right.
I thought people might have had the wrong impression of me, and all good things came from it. All great things came from it.
Would you consider you guys were the first take of hip hop?
Yeah. First take, whole piece of definitely inspiration, for sure. That debate style was hot. There was the conversation going on in hip hop about the OGs and the younger generation, and how we should be kind and treat each other and speak to each other. So all of that was hot at the time, and Complex knew what to do with it. They marketed it right. They put it in front of the right people. It took off. Changed everything.
Could that format work today?
Yeah. Today, so much is personality driven.
It is.
It's in our hands today. So get the right personalities. If you get the right personalities, anything will work today. And there's so many people out there.
How much you making? So they come to you to say, look, we got this idea. Because a lot of times, like, or an idea like, man, just for me to get on television, I'll take whatever. Because I remember when I was playing, Joe, my coach used to commend me. You know what I love about Sharpe? Sharpe would play this game for free. And I would always say, but I'm going to need everybody else to play for free too. I ain't going to be the only mofo playing for free. If everybody playing for free, I'll play it for free. Mm-hmm. But you've not been to pay them, and I get paid, and I play for free. So when you look at it, it had to be a small amount. I mean, because it was a new show. You know, getting...
at Complex, I wasn't making no money.
You weren't making no money?
No, I wasn't making no money.
$200?
No, I wasn't making no money on Complex. Hell no.
Damn.
I was making enough to
keep you coming back, drive back into the city.
Again, money never moved me.
Okay.
That's never what I was doing anything for.
Okay.
With hip hop,
right.
I loved the shit, and I wanted to be considered the best from people I thought was the best.
Okay.
And then I got a record deal and bumped my head all these times. Like, oh shit, it's a music business.
Right.
And again, more education. So no, I wasn't making no damn money on Complex. Hell no, not at all. Not at all.
But when
that was the last time I was underpaid.
But was it a situation that once you found out that they were making money and they weren't paying you any money, is that when you like went in and say, okay, well, I want to make X, and they was like, So why did you end up leaving the show?
Well, I finished my contract. My contract was 9 months.
Okay.
They weren't looking to renew it. I had a child on the way.
Okay.
And that was the end. We weren't on the greatest of terms because of how I valued the show versus how they valued the show. And we tried a few times to come back to the table, but nothing really ever came from that. But and by then everything, that's when the deals became a lot more lucrative.
Right.
It was that point on. Complex was a proving ground. That show was like a proving ground of sorts.
That was your proof of concept that Joe Budden can sell.
Oh yeah. We were out of here. Everybody was ready to talk at that point.
But when you do reality TV, obviously some conflict has to be a part of the show.
Well, on reality television, yes. On reality television, yes.
That was right up your alley, huh?
Well, which time? I have many different reality TV experiences.
Yeah, you do.
I have my first tenure on Love and Hip Hop when I had the stupid vests on and my barber was putting all the stupid shit in my face and I was high off Molly, so I couldn't even look at myself and say, hey, what the are you doing? Right? And I did that for years. And then sprinkling some X's. That was a mess.
Yes.
And more importantly than that, the contract may not have been the greatest for all of these different reasons. So cool, but then I think I had a couple's therapy stint. Interesting.
You like reality TV.
I'm a fan of reality, and if you're going to tape it, then let's tape it. That mindset started for me because in rap, in the era that I was in hip hop, it was very braggadocious. It was very stand on couches with 20 girls and the cars and the jewelry. Rappers couldn't even really say they had a girlfriend.
Right.
In that era.
Right.
I didn't have the label support to where that would ever be my story, and that's not who I was. I was an introverted kid who suffered with addiction issues. That was my story. So, yeah. I forgot what I was saying just that fast.
No, you said reality TV.
Reality. That was my mindset, right? Like in 2006, I can cut a camera on and just show who I am for real and my real life and my real relationship and my day-to-day travels. I guess some of what the streamers are doing now, and that worked.
Right.
That worked. Anytime I was authentic, it worked. So I try to always be authentic.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because we like to do something before 2 something.